video is from Hillsar English Medium School.
Hello student, today we start with standard 8, lesson number 2, microorganisms, friends and foes, subject science, part 2. In the first part, we have seen the different types of microorganisms, their examples, along with that useful microorganisms, their usefulness in food industry and winery. Let us move towards the other uses of these microorganisms in our life. Increasing soil fertility. Microorganisms, they are also helping in increase the fertility of the soil. Soil की quality fertility increase करने में उसकी help होती है. How? We know there are some bacteria. We can fix the nitrogen from the atmosphere to enrich the soil and the nitrogen, increase its fertility. So this is how they be called nitrogen fixing organisms. These microbes, they are commonly called biological nitrogen fixers. Here are some pictures of nitrogen fixing bacteria. We call them as cyanobacteria, or we also call them as blue-green algae. They are having special chlorophyll in that, and also they do the photosynthesis. Along with that, they are able to take the atmospheric nitrogen and convert them into the nitrogen, which is the inorganic form, which is mixed into the soil and easily absorbed by the roots of leguminous plant or any other plant. They are blue-green algae or cyanobacteria. This microorganism, they are also cleaning the environment cleaner. So जो कुछ भी biodegradable फूड आइटम्स हो या फिर प्लांट वेस्ट, एनिमल वेस्ट, जो कुछ भी है एनवायरनमेंट में, वो क्लीन करने का काम कौन करता है? ये माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स करता है. बोजो एंड पहेली, दे हैड ऑब्जर्व द स्कूल गार्डन मेकिंग मैन्योर along with their friends. They collected waste of plant, vegetable and fruits from the nearby houses and gardens. They put them into the pit, means for the waste disposal. एक उन्होंने गड्ढा किया, उसमें सारा वेस्ट डाल दिया था. After some time it decomposed and got converted to manure. So whatever the waste, biodegradable biological waste उन्होंने लिया था, वो डिकम्पोज होके उससे क्या बन गया? मैन्योर. So बोजो एंड पहले wanted to know how this had happened. ये किसकी वजह से हुआ होगा? See this waste, they are, as well as the soil, they are having so many microorganisms, they could have decomposed that. You can also do the activity. You can take a two pot. In first A pot you can add the plant waste, and B pot add the non-biodegradable waste like plastic toys or empty glass bottles, polythene bags, and we can observe this for after 3 to 4 weeks. हमें ऑब्जर्व करना है. क्या ऑब्जर्व होगा? ए पॉट में जो बायोलॉजिकल वेस्ट है वो डिकम्पोज हो जाएगा, वेल बी पॉट रिमेन एज इट इज. यू फाइंड एनी डिफरेंस इन द कंटेंट ऑफ दीज टू पॉट? इफ सो, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? क्या डिफरेंस है? ए पॉट contains biodegradable material, B contains non-biodegradable material, right? So in A pot it has decomposed. How did this has happened? The plant waste has been converted into manure, the action of microorganisms. So the nutrients which are present, that is released, and this process can be used by the plants again. Did you notice that in pot B, the polythene bags, empty glasses, bottles, the broken toys part did not undergo any kind of change. The microbes could not act on them and convert them into the manure. So this is how we can clean. This is how these microorganisms, they are cleaning the environment by decomposing or degrading any such biological waste present over the area. Till now we saw the useful microorganisms. Now let us move towards the harmful microorganisms. Microorganisms, they are harmful in many ways. Some of the microbes, they cause diseases in human beings, plants and animals. Such disease causing microorganisms, we call them पैथोजन. ये माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स की वजह से डिसीज होता है. ह्यूमन्स में भी हो सकते हैं, प्लांट एंड एनिमल्स, दे कैन ऑल्सो गेट डिसीज ड्यू टू दिस माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स. What do we call? We call them pathogens. Some microorganisms, they spoil food, clothing and leather. Let us study more about their harmful activities. consequences, what kind of diseases they are causes, or what kind of organisms they are spoiling the food, and if we eat such kind of food we may fall sick. First topic in this is disease causing microorganism in humans में कौन से microorganism diseases cause करते हैं और कौन से टाइप के diseases है, that we'll see in detail. Pathogen they enter our body through the air we breathe, the water we drink, and food we eat. So various ways these microorganisms have entry in our body, through air, through water, and through food. They can also get transmitted by direct contact with an infected person. That means अगर एक person को disease हुआ है, if we come in contact with that person, that spreads easily. So we can get disease from this infected person or also carried by an animal. Animals also carry such kind of disease causing microorganisms on them or in their body, and through that they get into the human beings. Microbial diseases means disease causing microorganism that can be spread from an infected person to healthy person through air, water, food, or physical contact. We call the diseases are communicable disease, means they are spread due to direct contact with the person through air, water, food, or physical contact. We call it communicable disease. Examples of such diseases are cholera, common cold, chickenpox, and tuberculosis. These are communicable disease. When a person is suffering from a common, they sneezes. उनको छींके आते हैं, right? So when they sneezes, the fine droplets of the moisture carrying the thousands of viruses are spread in the air. When they sneeze, water comes out. The sneezing or the small droplet जो बाहर छींकने के बाद आती है, उनके ऊपर बहुत सारे ये viruses होते हैं. They are spread in the air, and when the other organism or the human being come in contact with such kind of air, they get into the disease. The virus may enter into the healthy person's body through air. Then the person gets diseases. It causes the infection. See, there Pahelin Buju there talking what the Buju says. Then how do you prevent the spread of communicable disease? हमें पता है थ्रू एयर, वाटर, डायरेक्ट फिजिकल कॉन्टैक्ट से अगर ये डिसीज स्प्रेड हो रहा है तो हमें इसको स्टॉप कैसे करना है, प्रिवेंट कैसे करना है. व्हाट पहले से वी शुड कीप अ हैंकरचीफ ऑन द नोज एंड माउथ व्हाइल स्नीजिंग. जब भी हम छींकते हैं या फिर व्हेन वी आर कफिंग वी शुड कीप हैंकरचीफ और एटलीस्ट वी शुड कवर आवर माउथ. इज ऑल्सो बेटर टू कीप डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम इन्फेक्टेड पर्सन, से थोड़ा दूरी रहे. There are some insects and animals which act as a carrier. देखो कभी कभार डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट से नहीं होता, बट थ्रू द कैरियर्स इट इज स्प्रेडिंग द डिसीज. Carriers like housefly is there or mosquitoes are there. Housefly is one such carrier. The flies sits on the garbage and animal excreta. What does the flies do? वो क्या करते हैं? They are sitting on the garbage. Garbage पे बैठती है या फिर animal waste होता है उसके ऊपर रहती है. The pathogen stick on their bodies या फिर legs को stick हो जाते हैं. And when this flies they sit again on the uncovered food, they may get transfer the pathogen. जब वो फिर से food के ऊपर बैठती, so from their body or from their legs it transfer onto the food item. And when we eat such kind of infected food items, we get communicable diseases, we get sick. So it is advisable to always keep the food covered so that it should not get contact with such kind of carriers. Avoid consuming uncovered items of food. So that's why always we are getting guided that do not eat outside food, because most of the outside food they are uncovered or unhygienically prepared. So we should always beware of such kind of food. Avoiding such kind of food is always better. What is another example of carrier? It is a mosquito. The name of the type of mosquito is female Anopheles mosquito. It actually carries the parasite of malaria and it is carrying it inside the body. वो जो मलेरिया के मॉस्किटो है फीमेल, उसके बॉडी के अंदर होते हैं, नॉट ओवर द सर्फेस. द फीमेल एडिस मॉस्किटो इट ऑल्सो कैरियर ऑफ virus. Which virus? Dengue virus. So Anopheles mosquito carries Plasmodium, which is the parasite of malaria, and dengue by the Aedes mosquito. Now this is how the dengue and malaria spread through the mosquito bites, a special kind of mosquito bite. How can we control the spread of this malaria and dengue? By controlling the growth and multiplication of the mosquito. Mosquito का multiplication कैसे control किया जाता है? Where they are growing? They are growing in the water. So we should not keep the water uncovered. We should keep the water always covered. So all the mosquitoes they breed in water. Hence one should not let the water collect anywhere. Pond या फिर कहाँ पे भी water collect नहीं होना चाहिए. Generally it happens in rainy season, right? In coolers or tires, flower pot हो सकता है, उसमें collect नहीं होने देना. We should always keep them clean. By keeping the surroundings clean and dry, we can prevent mosquitoes from breeding. Try to make the list of measures which helps to avoid the spread of mosquito. आपको list बनाने mosquito spread कैसे कम किया जाता है. See here the table is given for the microbial diseases caused in human being. Human disease का नाम दिया है, causative microorganism किसकी वजह से वो होता है, mode of transmission मतलब how it is getting transmitted, किसके थ्रू वो transmit होता है, and preventive measure how to prevent that. So you should learn this table how to prevent these diseases. Some of the common diseases affecting human, their mode of transmission it is given in the table number 2.1. Now disease causing microorganism in animals. Animals में कौन से diseases होते हैं? See, these several microorganisms they are not only cause diseases in human and plant, but also they are causing diseases in animals also. So Robert Koch had discovered the bacterium first time. Which bacteria? Bacillus anthracis, which causes anthrax disease in other animals. For example, anthrax is a dangerous human and cattle disease caused by bacteria. What is the name of bacteria? Bacillus anthracis. Food and mouth disease of cattle is caused by viruses. So two diseases of animals are given. Foot and mouth disease caused by virus, and Bacillus anthracis, that is anthrax, it is due to a bacteria. The disease causing microorganism in plant. Now let us study in plants. So there is sugar, oranges, apple, others they are getting disease, and due to that their production is decreases. So here the table is given of plant disease, citrus, canker, microorganism, bacteria. Mode of transmission is through air. Let's start with causative fungi. Mode of transmission is through air and seeds. And yellow vein mosaic virus or the भिंडी का जो होता है yellow vein mosaic disease through virus, and mode of transmission is through insect, that is means carrier this virus get transmitted. So this is how we have studied how these microorganisms are causing disease in human, plants and animals. So let us for the day I will show a small clip regarding the diseases causing microorganisms and how they are spreaded. Your homework is to write the hard words as well as copy these tables in your notebook. Goodbye. Take care.
Harmful microorganisms. Microorganisms are indeed helpful to life. However, there are some microbes which can cause diseases to humans, animals, or plants. Such disease-causing microorganisms are called pathogens. In this video, we will discuss about some of such microbes. Disease-causing microorganisms in humans. Pathogens may enter in a body through air, water, food, or by direct contact with infected person. The diseases that pass from infected body to healthy body and cause disease in healthy body are called communicable diseases. Airborne diseases. Common cold is a viral infection. During sneezing of a person suffering from common cold, fine droplets of moisture spread in air, each of which contain thousands of viruses. These viruses may be transferred to healthy body during breathing, causing disease in the body. So, the infected person must use handkerchief while sneezing and the healthy person must be kept away from the infected person. Some other airborne diseases are tuberculosis, which is caused by bacteria, measles, chickenpox, polio, common cold are caused due to viruses. Spreading of airborne diseases can be prevented by keeping the patient in complete isolation and by keeping the things of patient away. Vaccination at suitable age is also helpful. Waterborne diseases. Cholera, typhoid, polio, hepatitis B are caused due to drinking of water containing pathogens of respective disease. Cholera and typhoid are bacterial infections, whereas hepatitis B is viral infection. To prevent such diseases, we should maintain personal hygiene and good sanitary habits. We should eat properly cooked food and drink boiled water. Vaccination also helps to prevent waterborne diseases. Diseases transmitted by carrier. The organisms such as houseflies, mosquitoes, which carries pathogens are called carriers. Pathogens present in garbage stick to the body of the housefly. When houseflies sit on uncovered food, pathogens get transferred to the food. Eating such food causes diseases, for example, cholera. So, it is advised to keep food covered and eat food that is covered. Similar to housefly, the female Anopheles mosquito carries parasite of malaria called Plasmodium. Female Aedes mosquito carries viruses of dengue. If we control the population of mosquitoes, we can control the spread of malaria and dengue. Basically, all mosquitoes breed in water. And so, we should not let water collect anywhere, like in tires, flower pots, in coolers, etc. We should keep our surrounding clean and dry. Use of mosquito nets and mosquito repellents, spraying insecticides also help to control malaria and dengue. Disease-causing microorganisms in animals. A bacteria causes dangerous disease anthrax in human and cattle. Foot and mouth disease of cattle is caused by a virus. Vaccination can prevent such diseases. Disease-causing microorganisms in plants. Diseases in plants result in less crop production. Some of these diseases are citrus canker is caused by bacteria and transmitted through air. Rust of wheat is caused due to fungi and transmitted through air or seeds. Yellow vein mosaic of okra, that is bhindi, is caused due to virus and transmitted by insects. So I hope you have got good knowledge of this topic. Thank you for watching this video.